Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's your boy DreSays, and welcome back to the DreSays Podcast. We're on episode 32, y'all. Episode 32. I told you I wasn't gonna be too long, so I started dropping more and more episodes, getting back to my normal routine, getting everything going so that everybody can stay super consistent, and especially myself. So today, I got a couple quick topics today I want to talk about that hit me this week, and I just felt compelled to say something about it, right? So the first topic we're gonna touch on really quickly, and when I say quickly, you know what I mean, a couple minutes here, y'all. It is gonna be trust issues. The second topic I want to touch on today is a little McDonald's mishap that everybody saw across social media over the last couple of weeks. So we're gonna touch on that. I'm gonna give y'all my opinion on that one. But welcome back to the DreSays Podcast, y'all. I've been pretty good the last couple of weeks, to be honest with you. I turned 39. I've been busy with work, busy with outside of work stuff. I took a little break from work, a little break from everything. In all honesty, I took like a whole week to just literally do nothing, to like relax, to go through like the sneaker collection and like clothes and shit like that, get rid of some stuff I didn't need. It was very cleansing, and it was something that was well needed. When I got back to like the normal routine, I jumped on social media, Instagram to be specific, and there was this thing that like, I know they always had the question shit that you could ask, but they had like a anonymous question thing, right? And everybody was doing that, so well, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I did it a couple times actually. And the thing that kept coming up, and I don't know if people feel this way about me, like because they know me or whatever, but the question was, do you have trust issues? And I answered it once on there, but I got the question like 4 or 5 times, right? And I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yes. But everyone does. I don't care what nobody says. Everyone has trust issues. We are human beings. If you don't have trust issues, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. If you don't have trust issues, if you trust every single person that you know, or every single thing that's gonna happen in your life, if you go into it trusting 100%, one of two things is it. Either you a fool or you fucking crazy. Or you lying to yourself, realistically, or you're lying to yourself. Half of you motherfuckers, including myself, can't trust yourself sometimes. And I'm not saying here you're sitting you lying to yourself, but I mean, how many times y'all done went on Amazon and like, yeah, I'm gonna get 1 or 2 things and bought like 12, or went into a Target and was like, yo, I'm gonna spend $10 just to get the shit I needed to buy multiple things. You can't trust anything wholeheartedly. We are human beings. Human beings come with emotions and feelings and fucking our own mindset and like and things that intrigue us and things that make us want to do things that we normally wouldn't do. And now I know what people are talking about when they say that trust issue shit. They're talking about when it comes to like relationships and all that other shit. But I'm going deeper into it. We talking friends, family, all that shit. I could honestly say in my life right now, and some people are gonna get offended by this, but hey, I'm being honest. In my life right now, I probably have a handful of people that I wholeheartedly trust 100%. And there were some people that I did trust 100%, and they showed me they fucking ass, or they just showed their true colors. Nothing terrible has happened, but I just realized like, oh, I can't trust them. I will say this. Do I have trust issues when it comes to like relationships and shit like that? No. No. Because the way that my trust works is I trust people to be exactly who the fuck they are and who I know them to be. And to get my trust, for me to even be able to put that out there and be like, yes, I trust this person. Let's see what happens with it. I need to see that you are worthy of that fucking trust. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, people don't, I know I joked about it, I said everybody has trust issues, but if we're gonna go about it, sure, everybody has trust issues, but people don't show that they have trust issues until that trust has been broken before. You see what I'm saying? Or they're dealing with someone or something that they don't trust 100%. Now, that's not saying that they have trust issues. They just don't know enough about that person or about that thing where they can say, okay, I'm going to give my all into this with the possibility of this shit fucking up my world. And y'all can take it however y'all want. Say I got trust issues, whatever. No, I am protective over this. And I'm not pointing to my heart, y'all. I know I'm tapping my chest, but it's not my heart. I'm talking about me as a whole, as a person, as a life, as a future. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to protect this. I need to protect the people that I fucking care about. Family, friends, significant others. Those are the type in my tight circle that I feel obligated for. You know what I'm saying? Like, now these, yeah, I mean, the only ones that are like really, you know what I mean, are children. But I mean, there's adults that I feel obligated for too, because if I were to let anything that in my life that I thought I could trust fuck anything up for them, it would destroy me, to be honest with you. Like it would just fucking suck. Cause then I have to own up to that shit. Then I have to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying? So yes. Do I have trust issues? Hell yeah. Do I think everybody has trust issues? Fuck yeah. If y'all tell me y'all don't have trust issues, I need to talk to y'all. I need y'all to come talk to me. Shoot me a DM, call me if you got my number, or text me. Shit, we could do a whole nother episode. Y'all could jump on here and explain to me how you don't have any trust issues. Everyone has some sort of trust issues. Like I said, we are human beings. Like I tell people all the time, like people when they talk about religion and shit like that, and some people get upset because they don't like to hear about religion or whatever. I say, yo, we have like religion is kind of needed sometimes because you have to have faith in something. Because you can't really have faith in the human race. Let's be real here. Humans have vices, humans have their own thoughts and processes, and there's no one that you can, you know what I mean, sit here and say, unless it's someone you've been with for most of your life, like, oh, I have a whole 100% faith in them to pull me out of anything that I get myself into. No, it's nice to have something that you could think about. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to say it's real or fake or whatever. I don't care. You believe whatever you believe. But it's nice to have something that you believe in beyond yourself. The first person I believe in wholeheartedly and trust is myself. I know I joked about it earlier saying you can't trust yourself sometimes, but no, like at the end of the day, I am the one constant in my life that I can trust and depend on. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I get myself into, I'm gonna figure out a way to get my fucking self out of it. Even if that means reaching out and asking someone I do trust to help me. So that's just my theory on it. Like, and I know, like I said, I know people always ask me that shit. Like, even people in person ask me, like, yo, Dre, you got trust issues or some shit? No, 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 no. I'm just very protective over me and mine. I trust what I know. You know what I'm saying? I trust what I've grown to know. I trust what has shown me is trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? I know if I call my older sister right now and be like, nigga, she's gonna instantaneously be like, what? What happened? I trust that. I know her. I know if I fall on my face, she got my back. I know if I call my nigga Terrell, like, yo, nigga, I need blah, 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 blah. He gonna tell me 100%, like, yo, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's some dumb shit and I trust him enough to tell me, like, yo, that's some fucking dumb shit, Dre. You see what I'm saying? So I trust those things. I know and I trust that myself, I will be the most loving and giving person in the world to someone that I truly care about that I can trust. I can trust that in me. But it's the far to say that I just trust everything and I don't have no issues when it comes to trust or but fuck no. No. And if you're one of those people who have never been let down by somebody or have given your trust to everybody that you know and you've never been failed or never had anything fuck up your world because of something someone else did, man, you are fucking blessed. Or you are naive and just not wanting to admit the shit. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't care what nobody says. Everyone has some sort of trust issue. The only people that don't have trust issues are little kids and babies. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Little kids and babies are the most purest form of the human being in the world. They are fucking amazing. We, as adults, fuck them up. We as adults implant those seeds of negative shit or hatred towards someone that's different or our thought process and the way that we grew up, we imply that on them and we put that on them even if we choose not to. So yes, there are people who trust 100%, and that's little kids. When I was little, I would throw my nephew, or he was little, I would throw my nephew in the air and catch him. He trusted that Uncle Dre would catch him, not knowing me from boo boo to fool, because he was still little. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know me 100%. He just knew this man who's throwing me in the air, who's my uncle, is going to catch me. That's full on trust. You know what I'm saying? Like that is something that we start out with, And as we grow older, people start to break that, or people start to get weird and conniving, or fucking low down or whatever, then that gets broken. So like as adults, I'm gonna say right now, I don't think nobody in this world doesn't have some sort of trust issue. Period. Like I said, you want to talk more about it, hit me up. I'm for it on this one. I am for it. Like I told you motherfuckers before, that grown men have daddy issues, and everybody laughed about me because the shit sounded funny because I said, yo, I got daddy issues. You know what I'm saying? With my father passing and all that stuff. Everybody want to laugh about that shit, but oh, Dre, you tripping, blah, blah, blah. I was right about that shit too. And you know where the proof is that I was right about it? Besides the fact that I already knew and I trusted that I already knew that I was right about it. The nigga Kendrick Lamar came out with a whole fucking song on it. Niggas is bumping that shit, loving it. Talking about, oh, this shit is so true. Yeah, fuck y'all. I'm tired of saying shit, and then when famous niggas come out with the shit, you niggas want to ride with the shit, all right? Fuck y'all. That's what I trust y'all to do. How about that? That's what I trust people to do. I trust me to say some shit that I really feel it come from the heart, and niggas to go against me until somebody famous says the shit, and now they all for it. That's what I fucking trust in this world. Nah, besides that though, yo, like I said before, I wanted to talk about the whole McDonald's fiasco. And I know a lot of people agree with me on this shit, so some of y'all gonna be like, I already know what you're about to say, bro, because I feel the same fucking way. But I want to touch base on it because I thought the shit, like, I'm gonna be real. I went through a couple different situations with this shit. So if you haven't seen it, there was a video that went viral. It was a lady coming to the door, and as she's walking up to the door, she's pointing the camera out the window. There's a car out there. She's like, "Here come my baby dad." Keynote number one, she said, "Fucking baby dad," right? Here come my baby dad, bringing McDonald's for one child, knowing I have 3 other children in here. Then she proceeds to say some shit like, he only brings McDonald's for his child. So me being the man that I am, I sat there for a second. I said, what the fuck? And I was conflicted, to be real with y'all. Cause in my head, I'm going, well, that's his only kid. Like, that's that nigga's responsibility to take care of that kid, not all of yours. But being the man that I am as well, I was thinking, damn, but if you know there's 3 other fucking kids in that house, bro, you bring a McDonald's, you better bring it for all of them. Not saying that's his responsibility, but that's just the type of person I am. That's like if I go to if I'm going to a cookout or some shit like that, I call before I come and go, yo, y'all need anything? Now, mind you, I only go to cookouts with like my close friends and shit anyways, because I don't trust everybody's food. Y'all need anything? And when I'm saying that, I mean anybody in the party. If them niggas is like, yo, can you just run by the store and grab me a Black and Mild or some shit? Or yo, can you go? Nigga could be like, yo, are you near Walmart? Can you grab me a white tea? I would go do it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the type of person I am. So back to the story. So he comes to the door. She opens the door. She goes, that don't look like enough food for all the kids. And his response is, what? So that set me off. This nigga has never heard her say some shit like this before, right? So this has never been a conversation with her before. He's like, what are you talking about? She's like, I got 3 other kids in here, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, I'm bringing food for my son, his child, right? So like I said, his responsibility. He's taking care of his responsibility, not the 3 other kids. But I'm a grown-ass man that's been around, not situations like this, but women who have children and shit. And I know if you was with this dude and you made a child with him, there's more likely a possibility that the other child's or other children may know this man. Sure enough, a couple days later, after after the world done roasted the fuck out of her, myself included, like, yo, she bugging. She was bugging anyways for putting that shit out there. Stop putting your fucking personal business out there, yo. Have that conversation with that man and move forward. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta let everybody else know, oh, I want to put him on blast. You need to put yourself on fucking blast. Because if you're so frustrated that a nigga didn't bring McDonald's for all your other kids, you need to be frustrated with yourself that you fucking laid down and had a kid with this motherfucker that's not bringing McDonald's to your other fucking kids. But I digress. You don't want to hear that shit. You want to put them on blast in front of everybody else. But anyways, a couple days later, she puts out a video herself, right? On her TikTok and shit. Everybody's sending me this shit. Cause niggas is asking me my opinion and shit. I'm asking people, and now they sending me the background shit too, and like other photos and memes and shit. It was funny as bitch. So, but she put out a video like, no, everybody wants to get on my case, blah, 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 blah. And sure enough, the thing that I thought in my brain was true. His child was the last child. So he was in that home. Those kids are used to seeing him. Those kids are used to him bringing them McDonald's, right? And now whatever transpired between them, he's coming through. These kids may see him bring McDonald's for the one child, or no, like, yo, his dad brought him McDonald's and not for them. Now, I'm not saying that's his fucking responsibility. Still, it's not. His responsibility is to that fucking child, right? But the only ones that are really hurting in this situation are the kids. Besides the fact they got their mom acting fucked up out here on social media, putting all their business out there. On top of that, this man that they knew and maybe grew to like, or you know what I'm saying, or got to know, is switching up on them. You see where people start to have trust issues, y'all? You see where these trust issues may start to come in play when I say children start out pure and we ruin them? But anyways, so now I'm like, see, this is what I meant. But at the end of the day, again, it's only his responsibility to take care of his child. Now people were saying, well, he should have just picked up his kid. And there was a part in the video where he was like, well, send him out here. If you don't want to eat in front of your friends, send him out here. And he'll sit in the car and eat with me. She was like, no, if nobody else can have McDonald's, he can't have McDonald's. I don't really believe in that shit either. Because again, you had kids by multiple people. So I mean, they're your kids, you can do what you want, but I just don't think that's fair. Anyways, um, and people were like, why he ain't just come pick up his son? How you know she was gonna let him pick up her son and take him to McDonald's? How you know she wasn't gonna say, why don't you bring all the other kids? We don't know none of that shit. Cause that shit shouldn't be out there for the public to see any fucking ways, right? But anyway, so I'm like, okay, I get it. This shit is all fucked up. I have multiple different feelings about this whole situation. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what the fuck I feel anyways, but these are just my thoughts on it. Me being the man that I am, I more than likely would have bought McDonald's for all the kids. And if I couldn't, then the next time that I saw my son, I would take him when we were spending time together. Point blank, period. Especially if I spent time with those kids before and they know me. And I've done this for them before, type shit. Um, but I say all that to say this. You see what I mean about the whole trust issue thing? Like, children are the purest form of human beings until we fuck them up. And that's exactly the kind of thing that happens. Now, every time they mom meets somebody new and he come around, they're not gonna trust that this nigga's gonna stay around. They're not gonna trust that he's gonna continue to treat them the same as they used to before. You know what I mean? But we don't look at shit like that. We don't pay attention to shit like that. We just brush past the shit, want to laugh about what's going on, and then 20 years down the road, ask a motherfucker on Instagram, yo, you got trust issues, Dre? You fucking right, I got trust issues, and so does everybody else. Now, it doesn't mean that I have trust issues to the point where you'll never be let in and I'll never trust you. Hell nah, but you need to prove yourself because I built myself to be the human being that I am, and I made my world cohesive and peaceful, and I'm not about to let somebody I don't know in past that trust wall to fuck my shit up. I will trust you as far as I trust human beings until you prove me something else. But yo, I just wanted to talk about that, man. It literally, I kept seeing it and it kept hitting me. And I meant to record this a couple days ago. And then I just got home today, like, yo, let me knock this shit out because I need to get that thought process out. But like I said, any of y'all want to talk about that shit, come holla at me. We're not talking about the McDonald's shit no more. That shit is a dub. I just wanted to tie that in so y'all can see what I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm not talking about that McDonald's shit no more. That's on her. That's her fucking responsibility. We're not even gonna get to the fact that she says she don't get her food stamps to the next month or whatever. And if you know anything about food stamps, if you got 4 fucking kids in the house, you got a shit ton of fucking food stamps that month, and you spent that money on something else. But anyways, I love y'all as always, man. Thanks for kicking it with me. There's going to be another one up at the end of this video. I am going to do the pick of the names for who won. I'm gonna be real with y'all, yo. There was only like 2 real comments on the shit, so it's between 2 people. So I will put the little spinny wheel up and post it in with this video so y'all can see the shit. But you snooze, you lose. I gave y'all multiple weeks to win this shit. So either you didn't care to win it or you just didn't watch the whole fucking video. But anyways, y'all 2 know who you are. I'm gonna put it up there. If you won, holla at me, shoot me a message. So I can get you like your sizes and shit like that, and then I can get the shit out to you. But again, I appreciate the hell out of y'all. This is episode 32 of the DreSays Podcast. I love the fuck out of y'all. Peace.
Day after day, I must face a world of strangers where I don't belong. I'm not that strong.